Welcome to Cafe Monkey Munch. This is Chef Alex here, going to teach you how to make Monkey Munch milk tea.
Welcome to Cafe Monkey Munch. Cafe Monkey Munch.
So if you're just visiting this channel for the first time, we love to just welcome you. Here at Cafe Monkey Munch, we just try to cook. I haven't cooked that long, honestly. I'm just trying a few things out. Some things taste good, some things don't taste good. It's probably 80-20, 80 being the things that don't taste good, 20 being probably stuff that's decent. Maybe 1% is actually good. I'll let you be the judge, because maybe you can take these recipes and just flip it. But if you're new to this channel, I just want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. If you can hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be able to just stay in tune with the latest and greatest, well, they're just attempt wannabe cooking videos. We're just trying something out here, right? Give us some credit, guys. What is Monkey Munch milk tea? Well, I have a vial, right? Vial? No, this is not a vial, it's like a jar. Vial is like what you use in chemistry, but this is a jar of Monkey Munch milk tea that I keep in the fridge, and every 2 or 3 days I'll just just boil. It's like instant. Yeah, well, I'll put together a new batch of Monkey Munch milk tea, and I just religiously have a glass with, especially in these days it's just been so hot in Hawaii, you just need something cool to start off the day. But for me, I just need that kick in the morning. I need something to wake me up, and I need something with a little bite, and I just love sugar too, honestly. But you know, just that drink, you know, everyone needs a drink, you know what I mean? Not a drink, but a drank, right? We need a drink every morning, and I love Jesus. What I do is I dive into my devotions every morning. I go into my Bible reading plan, and I have a glass of Monkey Munch milk tea, because it is just the place that gets me into the zone. So for this cooking video, this is not cooking at all, guys. This is a 3rd grader could probably do this. If his mom gave him this assignment, he'd probably make a much better tea than this. But anyways, for this preparation of Monkey Munch milk tea, what is inside, you ask? Well, let me show you. First, we have my favorite black tea, Lipton black tea. You know why? Because that's brisk, baby. Next, we have turbinado. Is that what it's called? Turbinado sugar. I was about to say brown sugar, but it's not white sugar. It's not brown sugar, because brown sugar is more refined. I learned that in cooking school in France. But yeah, turbinado sugar. I think I just bought it because it was like on sale at times. And lastly, we have non-dairy creamer. And it's not that I'm lactose intolerant, guys. I don't eat ice cream and just start farting everywhere or start squirting. What happens is when I take dairy, sometimes I get a little bit of eczema, a little itchy here and there. And when I stopped doing dairy completely, all that went away. All my skin cleared up. My complexion is just glowing. I look hot, yo. But yeah, so if you're ever trying to find a solution to clearing out some eczema, try not doing dairy. But hey, I'll eat some ice cream every now and then, especially speaking of milk tea, they have that new boba milk tea ice cream. That is the bomb, yo. You gotta get some of that. My wife bought some the other day and it was so good, oh my gosh. So the very first thing you wanna do is just start boiling some water. I have this little water boiler right here that is just getting the water going. It's getting hot, it's boiling, yo. It is going up to, I don't know how many degrees. Shoot, I should have researched this before I started the video. But anyways, yeah, it's just gonna boil. Boil. The very next thing that you're gonna need is a pot like this, specifically with a little lip on the side, because the other day I was making tea in a pot that didn't have a lip, and I tried to transfer it into a pitcher, and just milk tea went everywhere. It was, yeah, it was a tragedy. It happens. So the very first thing you're gonna wanna do is take that boiling water and come down into your pot, take off the lid, and just fill this bad boy up. Ooh, Stevie. You give yourself a facial in the meantime. It's a free facial. Just don't shed any hairs inside or boogers or anything else that could possibly fall in. It might taint your drink, or you might surprise your spouse with a little something extra. But yeah, we don't want to do that. Next, we're gonna take our Lipton black tea, and I'm gonna grab about 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so that's Lipton black tea. You can get it at any supermarket. It is the classic tea. There's probably teas that are a lot better, but this is cheap. I'm cheap, I'm Chinese, what can I say? It's pakeyo. But yeah, Lipton black tea, one of my favorites. Actually, you know, for me, it's really reminiscent because when I was growing up, my mom used to make me Lipton black tea in this not this black mug, this blue mug, this light blue mug. So whenever I had that light blue mug and it was like cold mornings, I just put my hands around it, and it was just such a nostalgic feeling. I'm a sucker for nostalgia. You're also gonna need a pair of cooking scissors, and cooking scissors are an essential. And I actually kind of learned that from marrying a Korean, because you go to Korean restaurants and you go to every Korean household and they're just cutting up all their food. And at first I thought it was a little bit weird, but when they mentioned that it was specifically for cooking, I'm just cutting everything up right now, from steaks to vegetables, you name it. This will save you so much time. In comparison to just chopping everything up. And usually I like doing it with food that's already cooked. And so, yeah, scissors. The very next step you're gonna do is you are going to cut the tops of all your teas. What, you ask? Why would you do such a thing? Well, I'm gonna show you. Because when you get the tea out of the filter, you're really gonna just maximize. Oh, I think it's a pocket thing again too, because I'm just trying to get the most for my money, honestly. You know, I want to, you know, what one tea bag could be filtered is probably like 10 tea bags without the filters. But anyways, I'm gonna get these tops off so that we can get the tea to go straight into the pot. Alrighty, so we got our hot water right here, and we're just gonna start pouring that black tea without the filter straight into the pot. And the reason why we're doing that again is we just really want to just maximize all those flavors. And honestly, yeah, it's like I'm just being cheap, yo. No, actually, you really get you want those flavors from the tea to be really strong, so that when you have it with your sugar and your non-dairy creamer, that it just has a nice bite and nice kick to it. And so that's what that does. And shoot, I accidentally spilled all this tea on the side, but you can't see it in this camera, so it's like a... So I forgot to tell you guys that obviously the pot is on the stove. It's not on, the oven is not on. Obviously we're just boiling the water and the little boiling thingy, whatever it's called, and we're just pouring it straight into this this pot, so that so when the water is boiling hot in this pot where the oven isn't, you guys get it, you're able to just really maximize just the release of those tea leaves. And so, you know, what we got going on here, it's really nice, really dark, so I'm actually boiling a little bit more water to be able to fill it up. But what we can do in the meantime is we can start adding some sugar. And how many teaspoons, how many measurements? Well, I'm just gonna go based on feel. Check number 1, check number 2, and you know, they always say 3 times the charm, 3 times the charm. I'll go 3.5, 3.5 times the charm. Cool. And let's just give that a nice stir. And lastly, we're gonna add our non-dairy creamer. So, how many portions, how many scoops, you ask? Because I'm such a professional chef, I have no idea. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, let's do 3 heaping scoops. Why they're heaping, I do not know. Does it make a difference? Probably not, but it sounds cool. It sounds cool. Ooh, our water's ready. So, I got some more boiling water, and I'm just gonna fill this, not all the way to the top, but oh, look at that cloudy action. Is this gonna have the right consistency? I think so, because with those leaves being without a filter, yeah, it's gonna really come out nicely, especially when they're sitting there. And I'm gonna really show you guys just the picture I got, because it actually has a filter in it, in addition to us being able to sift it. So I'm just gonna stir this for a little bit. You can taste it if you want. Should I taste it? Well, am I gonna have friends drink from it? Probably not right now. Will my wife have some? Yeah, probably. But I just trust that it's good. I mean, it looks good. Looks great. I mean, I'll probably just let this sit here for a little bit just so I can let the flavors seep in. And let's just stir for another few minutes and we'll come back. So just a little fact about this picture that I found on Amazon by just simply doing a search on reviews, and what was important to me was finding a picture that could withstand heat. And this can hold, I think, up to 300 degrees Fahrenheit, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. The funny story is we had a picture that wasn't a heat resistant one, and I think we made tea or something like that, but we poured water into it and the thing just shattered and tea everywhere. So make sure you get a heat resistant pitcher if you want to convert your hot tea into iced tea and put it in the fridge. I will put a link down below to, I think it's an Amazon affiliate or something like that, but it's just a link, and I'll call it tea pitcher. Is that a good name for you guys? Cool, let's use that. Now it's time to pour the hot tea into this pitcher, and so let's do it without pouring tea everywhere. I'll show you guys how to do it. We want to be able to sift the tea to make sure that we're getting the majority of those leaves out. We'll get a huge chunk of it out with this Cuisinart? Is that what it's called? It's another thing I found on Amazon. I'll also put the link in the description box below. It's important to get a good sifter to be able to sift your tea. So I'm just gonna hold it with one hand, and for the other, I have this pot lid. And again, this pot is a very special pot because it has these two lips. And then even if you look on this lid too, there are little holes in it that will help make the pour smooth. So if I do it right now, I just pray to Jesus right now that I don't spill this everywhere. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. Oh, look at that. All that tea in there. Let's see if that can stay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna hold the top of the lid. Make sure I don't spill anything. And let's see if I made either enough tea, too much tea, or too little tea. We're near the end. It looks like wow, look at that perfect amount. These tea people knew what I needed for this video. I actually didn't really, oh yeah, there's a lot of tea leaves on the bottom of this. But there you have it. Another cool thing about this pitcher is that it has a filter on the bottom, so a lot of the leaves that actually got into the pitcher are going to be filtered out upon pour. And there you have it. Oh, it's pretty hot right now. It's still pretty hot. Is it hot? Not too bad. Well, there you have it. That is the recipe for Monkey Munch milk tea. Please put in the description box if you have a better recipe for iced milk tea. Maybe it's better than mine. Maybe it doesn't even compare. Maybe we can just learn from each other. Let's do that, guys. So I'm so looking forward to hearing from you guys. And until we eat and drink again, this is Chef Alejandro coming to you from Monkey Munch Cafe. See you guys next time. Monkey Munch milk tea, 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 Monkey Munch milk tea.